Okay, I want to clarify something on the semi-variance video from before, so this is a replacement of it with the same numbers. But just to be clear, if we were doing variance, and I have these prices, and this is going to be the given information, and by the way, these numbers are all rounded to 4 decimal places. They're taken off of Excel. So if you do the raw prices and get the returns in Excel, you'll see you'll get the exact same numbers. Alright, so if you're doing variance, you get the average of the returns and you take the deviations and you square the deviations, right? That's the thing I forgot to do in the last video. I just neglected to square those deviations. And you sum that up and you divide, in this case, by 5 because there are 5 of them. And you could divide by 5 minus 1. It's a matter of choice, and we're going to say let's just divide by 5. So if we're doing semi-variance, it's the exact same procedure, except I want to know, I just want to measure, I want to measure of bad things, not good and bad. So it's a measure of downside risk. So I need to have some target. Let's say that target is 0. So I define as bad as any return below 0. And you can put any number you want right there. So let's see which returns were below 0. We'll count those. Ones above 0 we will not count. This is above 0, so get rid of that. This is above 0, so get rid of that. And then the ones below 0, this one, this one, this one. So we will add up the 3 with the green check, and we will still divide by 5 to get our semi-variance. So when we do this, this is going to be equal to the semi-variance. And if I take the square root, that would be the semi-standard deviation. So semi-standard deviation equal the square root of the semi-variance. Here's where it can get a little bit confusing. If I'm going to look at someone like, say, CFA Institute, they're going to define semi-variance as having the target as the average return. So they measure only the returns below the mean, and they divide not by n, but they divide by n star. I believe it's n star and not n star minus 1. But the point of this is, when we're looking at semi-variance, you need to see exactly how people are defining that term. And for us, we're going to define it the way we have it worked out here. The important thing is these are basically used as relative measures, so I'm not really concerned if you're dividing by n or n minus 1, if it's n star or n minus 1. But I'm concerned that you're consistent across stocks, across portfolios to make those comparisons. So hopefully you see, if you understand variance, doing semi-variance is extremely easy because you do the variance, and all you do after you do variance is you look at your target and say anything above my target number I don't count, so I cross it out, and then I proceed as normal, and I still divide by n rather than n star, something else like that, because that's the way we're going to do it. And be aware that CFA Institute and other people may do it different ways, but consistency is the most important thing.